walk down a path of uncertainty, following cries of misery. Within these prayers are nothing more than the history of blood and gore. Ghouls, goblins, spirits, and devils, all sent to haunt you, make you mental. Haunt you till the end. After death, you'll meet no friend. Even then, you'll never again see a Halloween as black and dead.
Good evening, my children of the night. It is Halloween. Can we turn a light off in here? Okay, that's too dark, Miles.
You want me to get a candle?
Yeah, get a candle.
I got it. Wait.
Hello, everybody. My name is Julius, and I am here once again for another Ignore This podcast. It is chapter 15, and it is a Halloween show. It is time to celebrate the horror season because October has come to an end, and I am happy to have familiar voices on this podcast with me. This is exciting. I think everyone here has been on. Mm-hmm. Everyone here has contributed their voice, their thoughts, and it is exciting. I appreciate everyone. So why don't we start over here with the most recent addition to Ignore This podcast. Speak up, Andrew.
Hello, it is Andrew.
It's Andrew. Yes. Mr. Andrew, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. A little tipsy already, but good.
Yeah, we're drinking. We're doing this like we usually do it.
Yes.
All fucked up. All drinking.
The only way to do it.
Only way to record with one microphone in a kitchen. It's great. And speaking of kitchen, this is not our usual setting. It is Crystal's home. Crystal.
Yay!
Yay! Hey, give her a round of applause, huh? Clap, damn you!
Neighbors.
Crystal and Miles, what are you dressed as?
I'm dressed as the Karate Kid.
And I'm Cobra Kai.
You guys finally came to that decision.
Yes.
Of who you will be.
Yes. Now I have the headband and everything. Now she's got her headband and everything. And now we're ready to fight each other.
Do you feel powerful?
I do very much. I'm ready to do the crane kick at any moment.
Well, they got their feet all out and everything. They got the dogs out.
That's true. He actually, when I got here, Miles was showing his feet off to me aggressively.
Your toes all slapping on the floor.
Yeah, like honestly, I was looking at the gunk between the toes.
Yeah, ew.
It was great. So when you guys got the costumes, because I remember when I had both of you on, you were talking about Austin Powers and the what are they called? The Booptress? The Fembot, yeah. And now you're here as the opposing forces. Does this help like the romanticism of your relationship? Does it spice things up a little bit?
Why does it sound like a fan fiction right now? It's like,
it's a
Cobra Kai,
what?
Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid.
Take another drink.
Right. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
No, it's Miguel and Tori.
Sorry, Chip noise.
Miyagi-Do, yes, and Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I remember when Andrew came on, we were talking about Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I remember listening to that podcast. I was like, that actually would be a good idea.
You inspired him, Andrew.
You're lying. No
oh, really?
Yeah, no, actually, yeah.
I'm happy to see you finally as the Karate Kid after doing the fan art of you as the Karate Kid.
I actually look the don't.
Yeah, no, you look like you're ready to fight.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes. And
with a smile on his face.
I know, right? By the way, I wanted to bring up, when I had both Crystal and Miles on, that one podcast we were talking about him being a nurse and everything, saving lives, and he made a joke about him being like One Punch Man, where he's a hero for fun. And I was like, but you get paid. And he's like, yeah, you're right, I'm fucking rich. Yeah, I make money.
I'm not rich.
No, you're getting there, Miles. And here we are, last but not least, Miss Lynn.
Hello.
Shalom. Shalom, brother. How are you doing?
I'm alright.
The Halloween season is here.
Yeah.
The best season.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I agree, but...
Is it your favorite season?
It is my favorite season. It's like I was telling Andrew, look at all this Halloween clearance at Joann's Fabrics. And he's like, oh, well, Halloween's almost over. What the fuck you need that for?
Yeah.
I'm
the
like,
Christmas
dude,
season.
I have a Christmas tree in my room, in my own room, where I have all the Halloween like ornaments and stuff on it. I have Halloween like little pumpkin lights and stuff. So like I have all my Halloween decorations all through the end of Christmas because like
Yeah. Were you
it's a Christmas tree. It's Christmas, right?
You like the Nightmare Before Christmas and all that? That's I remember there was a time where like the Hot Topic period of like middle school and stuff. You'd see the all the girls in the Jack Skellington. What the fuck's his name? Skellington.
Yeah, Jack Skellington.
Yeah, and like because he's everywhere. That's your your speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Maybe
won't
not
wear it,
openly.
but I'm not wearing it. But
That could be Sally.
no.
That'd be good.
No, I will not be. I'm supposed. Well, I got my. I feel like I'm the only one here not wearing a costume because besides Andrew, but he's technically wearing his costume.
The makeup is right there. I just gotta put it on. Just like a superhero, I just gotta put on the mask.
We went. My idea was super last minute, so we went to Joanne Fabrics today in attempts to look for stuff. It's supposed to be Helena from the Helena music video by MCR.
Oh, okay.
And.
Did you not find it? What you needed?
Yeah, I just found red fabric. I just thought of it so last minute. I'm like, gosh.
Wait, you still need that red tie, right?
I still need that red tie.
Actually, I might have a red tie.
Please, find it.
I'll look for it tomorrow and hopefully figure that out. But I would just have to go home and find it. I know I've had one. It was like I had a red tie back in middle school, and it's not too long.
Oh my god.
It's like it's not too.
It's
like very very thin.
Is it one of those Trump ties?
It's a thin red tie.
The Trump tie?
The Trump tie?
No, that's what I asked. Like, are you talking about are they being Trump right now?
No.
Is that why they're sold out, bro?
Is that why they're sold out?
No. It's funny because I went to three different Targets now. No red ties in sight, even though I pre-ordered, like I ordered for pickup, right? And the girl, the employee tells me, she's like, I don't know what's up lately that people have just been coming in for so many red ties and stuff. I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, oh, it's Gerard Way.
Yeah.
It's because, MCR had a couple of shows in LA, and then when we were Young Fest for 2 weeks, so I saw a couple of people dressed like, Gerard Way with the red tie, all black and the red tie. So, thanks, Gerard Way. I can't find a single red motherfucking tie.
Son of a bitch! Oh,
But
sorry. Sorry, Crystal.
But also, Gerard Way, if you're listening, I love you.
Imagine Gerard Way is the one guy of prominence
He's coming
who
on
listens
the
to
next
ignore this
episode.
podcast.
Please, Gerard, I'm sorry.
I tried my best. I feel you on the whole costume. I'm someone who's very much like a last minute costume person. Like I ordered a costume of President Loki from this cosplay website and it was.
Oh yeah, no, you were telling me about that.
God.
And I'm like,
and it came in and it was too small. I swear to God, they sent a medium, or I'm just bigger this year because it didn't fit. Nothing.
Where did it ship from? Was it from an Asian country?
China.
That's why their sizes are much smaller.
That's what Andrew was saying. Andrew was saying that I probably got an Asian large, is what you said, right? Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah, you gotta like double the sizes.
Yeah.
I
They
know.
send you small ass shit.
So I have to be Morbius instead.
Yay!
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin.
Yeah.
Who here has seen Morbius?
Oh yeah.
I knocked out.
You.
No, you said you wanted to watch Morbius. I remember.
I was
You
tired.
wanted to watch Morbius. It's like, I'm gonna do this, and then you fell asleep, and I had to watch that shit movie on my own.
And
You
then
should
I
have had
asked
me
you
over.
what happened, and you just said they died.
They're tired.
It was just stupid.
Yeah.
There's no. The premise is just so weird. I don't get it.
I'm gonna mix this shit.
It's Morbin time.
That we had the ambience of a forest and campfire and everything, but the alcohol is more appropriate to this podcast, I think. Halloween is the drinking holiday, aside from St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, right? Isn't
New
it?
Year's?
Well, New Year's also. But Halloween, I mean, people get pretty crazy on Halloween, right?
We're about to go get crazy after this.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, get a hot dog, a glizzy costume for Lynn,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I need a glizzy costume.
and then just go get drunk. It's exciting.
But
But here,
driving. Thought I'd say that.
someone is gonna end up driving. Man. So it is the horror season, guys. I want to know your guys' favorite part of this special time of the year?
It's not on the script.
Yes, it is. It's right here. It's written right here.
Favorite part of the year?
Yeah. Of the
The
season
holiday,
of the horror season. October.
The tits.
That
Solid.
God.
Valid.
Valid. You know.
How many variations on the slutty costume can you think of? You know,
Slutty cop, slutty
yeah,
nurse,
I'm pretty sure it's a slutty,
slutty
Pikachu.
doctor,
slutty Pikachu.
slutty
Yeah.
Pikachu. Yeah, probably.
Give me and Crystal like 10 minutes. No, man, I'm like
5
like half
minutes.
an hour, and we will make a slutty anything. We'll make like a slutty Big Bird. We'll make like a slutty like.
Slutty Snuffleupagus.
Yeah,
Oh
literally.
no!
You don't think
Just
I've seen
Snuffleupagus?
it? You don't think I've seen it all?
Slutty Miles.
We can do Slutty Miles.
Get away from me.
How would you go about a slutty Miles?
Wow.
Assless chaps.
Blonde.
Here, come to the
wig.
mic. Come.
Okay,
Assless chaps. That's
I'm
what I
looking at him right now. He wears glasses. He plays bass, and
Right.
he is a nurse. I mean, put on some glasses, put on some scrubs, cut them up, tie the top of the scrubs all up, like a crop top or whatever, like Britney Spears style.
What's that called? A crop top, right? That's what it's called.
I guess so. Like a bra, like a bralette.
Yeah.
Make a bralette out of scrubs. Give them high heels, very, very high heels and platforms.
Yeah.
And
that's it?
Anything to add, Crystal?
A thong.
Oh god.
And then
Riding
you
up.
have to, you have to pull it out from his shorts.
Oh yeah, it's like peeking out through, through the scrubs.
It's voiced by Miles.
Yeah.
Hi there. Pull me faster. Andrew, what's your favorite part? I assume the horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. Everybody's in the mood for horror movies. Everybody's in the mood to
Yeah.
get scared.
Well, last night we celebrated the horror season and through film with the ABCs of Death.
We finished it.
We finished the first film, and it was surprisingly difficult to watch it.
Right?
Yeah.
I told you it got intense. Like, you thought the first 4 or 5 letters were bad.
Oh, I meant actually finding a copy.
Oh, yeah.
that
no,
too,
no,
yeah.
The journey
Oh.
is
Yeah.
just as hard as
Oh,
watching
God.
it.
And then it became really easy when we realized it was on Prime.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We were trying to do everything illegally at some point.
What the hell? You just had to look on Prime?
Apparently, it was on Amazon Prime the whole time.
Oh my.
We checked. What do we check? Voodoo.
Voodoo,
Tubby.
Freevo, is that one of them? Freevo,
Tubby.
Tubby is one.
You
Tubby.
check like
Tubi is Tubi.
One,
Tubi.
two-
Oh,
It's
Tubby.
tough.
I thought it was Tubby. Yeah. Isn't that
1, 2, 3 movies.
Website redacted here.
Redacted.
Yeah, but we watched that film, and you're right. It's very difficult to watch at some points. There are some letters some segments in the film that are fun, but others that are just upsetting.
What was the best one? What was your favorite?
My favorite was probably the one where it was directed by Adam Wingard. The Q one.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Q, that was a fun one because that was where they
Quack.
they actually took a break from all the discuss. Because the idea, for those who don't know, ABCs of Death,
Explain the episode.
it's ABCs of Death is an anthology film where it's each letter of the alphabet. There's a short film dedicated to it, and the death of the film has to be associated with a word starting with A or B or C. So it's 26 short films, and each one is really different. Some are really fucked up in a setting. I mean, yeah. But what about you guys? What was your favorite?
I don't know if I have a favorite.
You have a favorite? Really?
I think the fart one.
That's
Oh
your
my God.
favorite?
Yeah.
There's so much ass in there. And
Exactly.
What do you think?
It was where
Perfect for her.
it was it was from like Japan or Korea or an Asian
It was an
country.
Gas.
Asian.
It was Japanese.
Oh, it was Japanese?
Yeah.
Okay, it was a Japanese short film about this.
The letter was F.
It was F. So you have to guess what the word is that causes death in it, right? So, I mean, you can imagine with F and farting, right? So it was this Asian schoolgirl who had a crush on her teacher who looked like the same age as the schoolgirl. It was crazy. And she was obsessed with her farts. And they just Like they show it, man.
Yeah.
They show it, and it is.
If you
Oh, that's disgusting.
if you paid attention to the lines of dialogue, as hard as it was, they were talking about like God and
Yeah.
existentialism, and like the fart that was enveloping the world was God's fart or something. And I'm like,
Yeah, everyone.
okay, what does the director try to say in this fucking thing?
Everyone dies through like a gas attack, like it's like napalm or something.
My
And
God.
she pulls the teacher away and says, "Teacher, if I want to die by anyone's gas, I want it to be your gas."
She died.
And she
Yeah.
considers the teacher pure and like saint
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
If there's any way to describe it visually, just picture like you know when you go to Little Tokyo and you see in the market like the food and how it's packaged.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very bright and colorful and poppy. That's what this looked like. That's everything this looked like. It was,
That's cool as shit, dude. Props to that director. That's fucking. If somebody told me, hey man, we got this idea for a movie and it's gonna be fucking disgusting. You gotta make it nasty.
yeah.
That's what I would do.
Where are they telling you this?
Fart, huh? No, I mean like if
Like
somebody
just
came up to
stupid,
you and
yeah.
was like, hey, with this concept of the movie and they got all these directors, creating these short films.
Yeah.
Was like, all right, you got the letter F.
Well, literally, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You know which one was insane actually?
Here, speak up.
Which one was insane? The XXL one.
Oh, that one was just sad. Though,
Yeah.
because the idea, it was a X, right? That
I
was the
didn't
letter.
know because I thought she was gonna die and that's it. But when they showed the final result, and I was like,
Yeah, so I'm not going to spoil anything about the letter X, but it's about this woman who's bigger
France.
and in France. And all these people, as she's walking by, are giving her shit like, "Oh, the extra large," they're giving her all this shit.
Lord.
And they're just harassing this woman to the point of like it's ridiculous. And she goes through extreme means to lose weight, and it's horrific, honestly. What about you, Christopher? What was your favorite? Did you have a favorite?
Stood
Yeah, it was
out,
the-
like-
the
I
fart
thought I
one.
said
Oh, you
it.
said the fart
Yeah.
one? This drink, man. This drink.
You know which one was pretty tame, all things considered?
Which one?
Oh,
Which one was that?
orgasm.
Oh, orgasm.
That one
Yeah.
I
was
mean,
like,
it was
that's fake.
artistic,
It
and
was
it
fake.
was to Crystal's.
It wasn't
to
real.
Crystal's opinion, it was not very accurate to a female orgasm at all. But I could see where the director was going.
Oh, Jesus.
But that was rather tame compared to all the rest.
Yeah.
Of them, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I wish they went more,
With orgasm.
Well, like just with all of them, because we kept on we were guessing what the letters would
Oh,
be, and I
okay.
think we came up with better words than what they actually were. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know.
I hate that. You think of an idea. The director was probably like, he watched the premiere, went home, went to sleep, went on about his life, and then, oh my fucking god, I should have called it that. I should have called it this.
Called it beavers when it should have been fucking beaver cleavers. God damn it.
There's one that I really liked that you had,
Which one?
as opposed to what it actually ended up being.
What was it?
I forgot.
Oh.
Do you remember?
I don't even know what letter it was, dude.
Andrew, how wasted are
A
you?
little.
Oh shit.
It wasn't too far off from what the word actually was.
Oh man, Miles, when we had you on last, we were talking about you in the hospital for you're gonna be in the hospital on Halloween.
No, actually, I'm gonna be the next day. I'm gonna be on November 1st. I'm gonna be working in the hospital.
Oh shit.
So I can't stay out very long because the next day I'm gonna have to get up in the morning to go to work.
Yeah. Well,
For 12 hours.
I was wondering because we're making jokes during that podcast of like, oh, you wear a bald cap during Halloween at the hospital, you wear a beard or something. You can't actually like dress up like that at the hospital?
No. We have to wear scrubs because if we're gonna get our costumes dirty, what the fuck's gonna happen?
I told him you could just wear this.
Well, I'm not working on Halloween. I'm
Oh,
more
yeah.
talking about the other people. Maybe they can wear headbands. I don't know, but they can't wear any costumes because it's restrictive, and also like if it gets dirty, what the fuck's gonna happen? What are we gonna do?
Not even like a prosthetic wart or something.
Oh no, that could fall in someone's bed or something like that. You know,
What about like fake teeth?
Not even that.
Really?
Because how are we gonna fucking talk to them?
But if they're
Well,
slutty
maximum
nurses,
yeah, slutty nurse. What about slutty nurse? Would
they
you
won't
do
get
that?
anything on them, just on their.
Oh, that's not work.
Distracting the patients with their cleavage.
I know
sir.
Miles would be distracted.
It's like, hey, sir, you know,
What was that?
for the big ass tits are like this.
Not even.
It's like, oh man, this is.
That reminded me of that video of Michael Jackson in the limo, and he's talking about the one fan was like, "Hey, look at that girl, she's jumping up with her titties."
Oh yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh shit! Well, I know we've been. I'm sorry, this drink's getting to me. That we've been a little on and off in terms of communication of what we'll do on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys have any like solid plans? Because I didn't. I never have any real plans on Halloween. You know? Did you know what you wanted to do? Party or something?
I work near you
Oh really?
and everyone else.
Yeah.
So, going back to my house and then getting ready and then whatever is gonna take forever. So I
Yeah.
figured I might just like stay in the area,
Yeah.
go get ready at Jacob's house. Maybe we can go to like trick or treat. I heard the street that Sugarman Gallery's at is
Yeah.
poppin' on Halloween.
They really do go crazy just
I've
all year
never
long.
been. I have never been
During
Halloween
at all.
day. Never.
Oh yeah.
During Halloween day. I've been there when Michael Myers goes and like harasses people, but like not like never to trick or treat. So
Yeah.
there's that. I could just walk around and then go to a bar after, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's your birthday, man.
See, that's the
Your
thing.
birthday!
That's the thing. Woo! Ah, yeah. That was Miles showing support for my birthday.
Yeah.
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 I'm the worst at planning my birthday, man. I need someone to. Andrew,
Yes.
I need you to plan it.
What do you want to do for your birthday?
Don't make this man plan it.
Who? Me?
Andrew's gonna put all the weight on his shoulders.
Well, I mean, better than
If he
my
has to carry the
shoulders.
weight, like I have to think of the.
This is a sturdy man right here, dude.
Life
You
is
can-
testing your trial.
The Lord is testing me.
in a party planning committee like the office.
Oh, could you imagine Angela planning someone's or my
No.
birthday?
Dwight.
Dwight, dude, wait, who's what? Okay, you guys name what you're gonna be for Halloween. So,
All right.
Lynn, you go ahead first.
Helena from the
That's right.
Helena music video.
That's right, Miles.
You
Are
already
you
know.
are you gonna still be the Karate Kid?
Yeah, that's the only costume I have. So
Okay, I'm sorry. Shit. Fuck it. Yeah.
My
fuck
God.
me. Damn. I'm sorry. All right, Crystal. Okay, fine. Never mind. Fuck it, Crystal. You're Cobra Kai.
John,
Right?
John,
Christ.
I'm sorry. He
yelling
did.
at me.
I don't know, man. You guys are on the same team here. It's shared anger. God damn it. I didn't mean it.
Cobra Kai wearing a Subway shirt.
In the multiverse.
the variant.
Variant that wears a Subway shirt.
and then Andrew, what are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be a clown from a Growlers album.
Who are the Growlers?
It's a band. You never heard of the Growlers?
Who are they?
Never heard of the Growlers?
Are they a punk band?
No.
No.
What are they?
I don't know.
What do they do?
It's like alt
I'd
indie.
call it surf rock, but yes, alt indie.
Oh, surf rock?
I would call it.
You would like them.
It's similar to some.
Yeah,
I like
I've heard some of their songs. They're actually pretty good.
Similar to a song that we wrote.
Purgatory
Miles.
Drive.
Well, the Growlers aren't around anymore. They broke up. But the main frontman, Brooks Nielsen, he's
Really?
solo. And on one of his albums, he does a clown makeup a certain way. I wanted to do it like that.
Does he still do? Even though because he probably has rights to it. Could he do some of the song? If he was like out at a concert,
Some
he could probably
Growler
do his
songs?
song. Yeah.
Maybe. It depends. I gotta look into that. But
Yeah.
I know he makes a lot of his own music too.
I really like Purgatory Drive. I don't know. I like that one. Purgatory Drive.
Miles, can you sing?
Spot on.
Miles, could you
Alright.
sing for me?
Sing,
Sims.
sing,
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 Okay, calm
sing,
down.
sing.
Sing me to sleep. Oh, sing me to sleep. I'm tired and I want
We're
to
raising
go
our
to
hands.
bed. Sing
Raise your hands,
to
audience.
me.
You guys know that crap people.
Sing to me.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up, goddammit.
And then leave
No,
me
no.
alone.
Put the gun down.
Okay. No, no.
Yeah!
Yeah! There you go, Miles.
Now sing like Morrissey.
Yeah, now do the Morrissey. Everybody do the Barkman. Come on.
Oh my God! I already did. That was Morrissey. That's one of his songs.
No, I need you to sing.
Like
You know what she
Like
means by
Morrissey.
that, man. You gotta stand up.
All right, it's a Morrissey competition time. All right.
All right, who's first? Who's first?
You are.
Me?
Yeah, you're the host.
Okay, all right. What's the line of his?
I can't think of it. Okay, Miles, start.
Wait, hold on.
Miles,
Hold
No,
on.
we can't compete with him.
No, I'll destroy him right now. Hold on. Wait.
All right.
I lied.
Dude, you just sounded so angelic. You like.
The dog started playing.
Look like my past.
Big Mouth strikes again. Say that.
Vegan or die.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, Miles, all you.
I feel the racism in the room.
Ah, no.
You gotta take off
And
your
the
shirt.
veganism.
The vegan.
I would be like a fucking old Morrissey, just like.
What the
You see his fucking old ass body, just
With
kind
the
of.
shirt off.
Yeah, he still does that.
Yeah,
he
he
still
does that
He's
shit.
an old ass man now.
He just does not like shirts on.
No,
his
dude.
He doesn't like shirts, people of color, or meat.
I have a theory now that Morrissey, the character, you know, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Yes,
right?
yes.
The vegan boyfriend, the vegan
Oh, yes.
ex-boyfriend, who has psychic powers
I
because he's
love-
boyfriend, or because he's vegan,
Because he's boyfriend.
because he's a vegan boyfriend. That must have been inspired by Morrissey. That must have been inspired by
That he's
Morrissey.
such a like douchebag and stuff.
Because he's like, they literally say being vegan makes you better than people. That's how you get vegan powers. That must have been right.
I fucking love that movie.
Can I get a
Amen.
yay or nay?
Amen.
I'm a little.
I'll say reaching
A
a little
may?
bit.
A may? Oh shit.
A may, perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay, we've
All right, wait. Who's next?
for what? The Morrissey?
Morrissey.
Okay, you
Andrew.
do you want to go,
I
Crystal,
said
or you,
mine.
Andrew?
I don't
No,
know
come on, you gotta do a
mine.
full
Come on,
thing,
Crystal.
man.
This shit.
Did Krista or did Miles do his?
No.
You did?
No.
Well, do
Okay,
it then.
Go
Or
ahead.
do you want to do it?
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, Lynn, go ahead.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. No.
Wait, hold on. Let me pretend to.
All
Let me
right.
pretend to be an
He
Asian
is
person.
old.
All right, go ahead.
Oh,
Nice.
oh, oh.
The pause.
I was looking for a job and then I found a job in my life.
Roy.
The way you had the little pause, it's like you're shifting gears in the car.
I don't drive.
Like fucking
This
a driving
man,
car.
this man has the science of this man's voice perfected.
Let me think.
No, yeah, Miles actually does emulate Morrissey really well. I remember going to karaoke with Miles and Crystal and Lynn here.
Morrissey
And-
was there.
Morrissey showed up, and he looked like
Just
a
like
Mexican kid. And it was great.
With glasses, and
With
he was
glasses.
also a nurse.
And he was serenading Crystal. Morrissey was serenading Crystal.
Oh, he was saying like he was singing. a
You
song.
or what? How's he fucking sing?
Legend in your bed.
You are my life. You know, like shit
Oh
like
my
that. What the
God,
hell was
my
that?
phone.
Spooky.
Oh my god,
It was paranormal.
It was. Wait, I think wait. If you
It's
quiet.
fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Hey, the spirits forgive you.
You sounded like
If
a
you-
brick. hitting
Wait,
it.
hold on. If you quiet down, I think you can hear a paranormal spirit.
It just-
Okay, I heard it. I don't know about you guys, but I heard it.
it was just Morrissey.
I'm literally gonna add that later.
Sounds like Hank
Oh,
Hill,
when-
like
when you-
oh.
It's just a little in the background.
Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby.
What you need is some serious propane up your ass. Miles, do your Morrissey right now.
What song? What song was that?
Fine. A town called Malice. Is that them?
No,
Who's
that's,
that?
that's fucking the jam.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's
Town called Malice.
what's a Morrissey
Charming
song?
man.
When you,
Charming
when
man.
You cue him. Just
I don't.
I'll
Actually,
do
no, I
backup
got one. I
vocals.
got
I'll do
one.
backup vocals.
No, I got one. I got
this.
one. I actually got one.
All right, let's hear it.
Good times for change. Seen the luck I've had to make a good man turn bad.
Racist.
So please, please, please let me Get what I want this time.
Is this Metallica?
I'm done. I did my.
Yay! There you go.
This is Morrissey's Metallica cover.
The way you did it, Lynn, it reminded me of like Nickelback. A hero will save.
Damn, all that butt rock that like.
Is that what it's called?
I call it butt rock.
Butt rock? Why do you call it that?
Because it's ass. It's pure booty, but
Bootylicious.
but Metallica's good. But like, I mean, girl, legs, you know.
Man, Miles, when I was going to your place one day for rehearsal for the Defect Curators, our group, shameless plug, but not so shameless. They were playing. There was a neighbor of yours blasting The Cure. Actually, is that Miles's? Is that the Morrissey group, The Cure?
What?
It's the Smiths.
The Smiths. Fine. God damn it.
You uncultured swine.
I know. What are you looking at, you hockey puck? Someone was blasting. Oh shit, my mask. Someone was blasting the Smiths.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it was. I really don't know if it was one of the neighbors.
It was one of the neighbors. They had the ironic Halloween decorations. You know, like they had the gravestone that said "I'm with stupid." You know, enter here. You know, the skeletons with the ascot. You know.
Oh my god.
It's great.
There's some skeletons nearby, actually, man.
What? You found some? Oh shit! Here we are. Oh wait. I'm empty. My drink is lukewarm. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Lynn.
Arthritis acting us up.
It's funny that we're doing that because we've entered the part of the show where we take a shot
For what?
from our drinks.
But for what?
Because
Or do you want to
it
take
says
an
shots
actual
right
shot?
here.
Shots, but there has to be a reason.
We
All right,
gotta
let's
take
go.
There's no reason for a
Of course.
shot.
I'm down for a
Do
reason.
we actually have shot glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
my
shot
God.
glasses. Turn on the light. Thank
Oh, my eyes.
Do you see? Alright. You guys want to do vodka or whiskey?
I'd rather do vodka than
Vodka.
What color do y'all want? You're getting blue.
Whichever color that Morrissey hates, I'll take.
Brown.
Oh. Oh, no.
Vodka or tequila?
Vodka.
You're all getting vodka. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got Smirnoff.
Well, they're both wrong. They're both bad. Indeed.
No.
Oh, Smirnoff. Oh, man.
Yep. Not even good
Fair
vodka.
enough.
Sorry.
Oh, it's the shitty
Where's
one.
the-
Yeah, I like.
This is what you get when you get a party episode. Man. Wait, what the hell did you just do?
What is that?
You killed someone.
It's a roach.
Oh.
Oh, like heroes. Like heroes,
They're the
Ginger.
next step to evolution.
They're the next step. Thank you. Next step to evolution, Crystal. The Indian superhero is gonna be pissed at you.
In
What's his
my
name?
life.
Oh, you're dripping. You're
Why
dripping.
do I give
I thought his name was
value
Aziz or something.
to people who don't care if I
Isn't it not?
live
Cut it off!
It's
or
Mohinder.
die.
The Roach Man.
It's the same
God.
fool from Lost.
Is this yours, Lynn? Is this yours?
Julius, no!
I'm getting some water just to.
This
Getting
is
orange
Halloween.
juice
This
sounds
is
so
Halloween.
There's also lemonade.
Oh!
It's all recording.
I'll take orange juice.
Oh, that candle actually smells really nice.
Oh yeah.
Smell like vampire blood?
It's the same smell as the film from ABC's of Dead.
That's exactly what she was smelling off the teacher's ass.
Did you guys ever watch George Lopez,
Yes.
the show?
Yes. Get up in those mornings, like, oh man, I'm hearing George Lopez in the
God.
morning.
Yeah,
every
man.
night.
Do you remember like they had those white dudes who worked at George's job, the white upper management guys?
Oh yeah.
And they made the joke. They were imitating the Asian women. He said, oh, I like them because they go like this, with the fucking hands in front of their
Oh
faces.
my god, George, man.
That's how Brian sounds when he laughs, actually.
Where did I
It sounds like
oh,
an
it's my
Asian
phone.
woman.
Well, you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, we're doing shots.
Yes, it is shot time.
So say this.
Everyone got their little deal. All right, it is the first shot of the podcast.
Hey.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god!
Miles, you're so dramatic.
Oh.
He's Morrissey.
Wait,
Drink
cough
water.
again in
Yeah, no,
Morrissey.
I have.
Cough again like Morrissey.
Dude, it's
Actually, this helps.
Aww.
It smells
What the fuck was that?
Just so y'all know, Crystal's Chaser is more alcohol.
Yep.
Yeah. This will clear you up.
No, dude,
I know.
Absolute
Like it was water you
insanity.
gave him. You're out of your mind.
dude, it smells like straight up like the alcohol swabs you use at the fucking.
Oh, at the
Oh,
hospital?
so he's getting
Oh,
flashbacks.
dude,
Oh,
this is
no.
not good.
No, now
You're
you got
gonna,
ideas for work.
yeah. Now you got a taste of it, man. Now, like whenever in the break room or something, you take a little swab. Disgusting.
So just gonna apply a little alcohol to your wound.
Oh no!
Let me help you.
Let me help you with that.
Oh my
He like
god.
licks his fingers.
Oh, that's good shit.
What happens if it drips on a patient?
You lick
What?
the
Do you do like a Jello shot off the patient?
Ew, no,
You wouldn't?
no, dude. Think about how many like.
What if
If
it's a hot patient?
Yeah.
No, not even a hot patient. Not even a hot patient. Dude,
That was
you
a
know how-
test. She's the only hot patient.
That freaks
I
me
know.
out. That freaks me out. Miles, you gotta be careful, my friend.
Oh my god.
If we ever go to the strip club, like we talked about in our podcast, you can't be doing Jello shots off of these stripper people
like you're used to.
like you're used to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like you did beforehand, before meeting Crystal.
I know.
Oh, what?
You don't remember this?
Oh god. No.
Are you sure it wasn't just you?
Well, I mean, we did go to Vegas.
Oh yeah, I want to hear about that.
Oh no, you don't want to hear about that.
I heard your tire blew out.
When
Oh,
we went to
yeah.
Vegas, our tire blew out on the way. It didn't blow out. It was like
It was
the fucking-
shreds.
Yeah,
It was like shredded.
it was like the Predator got a hold of the fucking thing, man. Like it
Literally.
was shredded up. I'd never seen a tire pop like that, man. What, Andrew? You're the one driving. What did you?
My responsibility.
It was it was your responsibility. What did you think like when that happened? Did you think we were gonna die for a second? Did you think, hey man, I could use a drink
You
right
didn't
now?
think of Jeepers Creepers?
Oh, dude.
Luckily,
Dude,
This all happened within like the matter of a few seconds, man. Like
It did.
It happened so quickly, you didn't have time to process it. In 1 second, I just turn around, I see you,
yeah.
nicely asleep,
I was asleep.
waking up into the chaos.
Yeah.
I see Jacob looking around in beautiful amazement. I see William also realizing what happened because we start shaking, right? And
Yeah.
I was like, we're gonna die.
surprisingly calm.
Who?
Me?
You? Oh yeah.
I was like, oh shit, we got a flat, huh?
No, like, so did it just happen? Like, did you hit something on the road, or?
Yeah, there is a kid. No, I'm just kidding. We were on the highway. We were on the highway.
How many points is that?
10.
10 points and then 15 for adults.
Okay.
We were
Wait,
on the
what?
highway.
Don't
I've been
ask.
playing the game wrong. Shit.
You gotta add the points now.
I
You gotta
would've-
recount.
I would imagine if you were in a tricycle, those points would double, right?
Oh,
They'd
what the
be
hell?
worth more, right? Because it takes more force for a tricycle. Grown ass man in
But
a
you're
tricycle.
you're
It
gonna
depends.
get caught quicker that way.
It depends on how
That's
you
not the point
Yes,
though.
it is.
No, it's not because the point is how you hitting
Then
someone.
might as well get a lawnmower. That's
All
like
right.
100 points.
No, you see, I'm kind of on Julius' side here. You're going for number, or you're going for quantity.
Are we going for
I'm
number
going
of
for
points or
quality.
number
I'm
of years
going
put
for
away?
For the
Which
style.
one?
is how you do
Which
it,
one?
bro. You could hit a kid into some bushes and whatever, but if you like do a flip and like make them fall off a cliff or something, you get more points.
Or what
It
if
is
you-
so-
What if you skateboard off a kid?
There you
It
go.
is so easy to kill someone with a car. You have to do some real X Games shit to kill him with a fucking tricycle. Okay?
That's why you do
A
some
big
Tokyo
wheel?
drift shit, you know?
I would say that's like a 50.
I'll blue shell their ass. They're done. I'm sorry, Andrew. Go
No, what?
about the tire.
So basically, you were on the highway and just popped.
He
Yeah.
hit a grid.
Yeah.
But you were able to get to the side and everything like that, right?
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
didn't
god.
die.
We got very lucky though because
Oh, yeah.
there was like a designated just a spot just big enough for like 2 cars.
It was all.
Yep.
It was all according to plan, Miles.
It must have been because it blew out. It exploded that tire.
It exploded.
It was in shreds. It
oh
was
my
very
God.
interesting. And Andrew was in the carpool lane, so he had to just like finesse his way all the way to the far right of the lane.
far right?
No, don't. I knew you were gonna
the
make
bright
no,
part?
no.
You went on Breitbart instead of AAA?
All the way to Ben Shapiro. And
Factually, if you get a flat tire, you better call AAA instead of me, because I'm not a man. So go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
anyways,
Sweating.
So like who? So you called the AAA.
yeah. So it was a car rental, so we had insurance for that, I guess. So we had
Thank God.
roadside assistance. They got there very fast.
Yeah, that's
They
really
were
cool.
waiting. They
We
planned that
changed-
shit.
I'm pretty sure. And you know where? We were a stop away from Barstow.
Oh my God! And Barstow being one of those towns that you see in one of those those road
The
trip
Hills Have
films,
Eyes?
like one of the road trip films where they stop in like the conservative town
Big
and everything,
ass
the
and
single street, everything.
In a horror movie, you know, like
Yeah.
get stuck there in a horror movie, and then it turns out everybody wants to kill you. You know, like
And
Yeah,
you're,
Barstow.
and you're literally stranded until your car is fixed.
How long did
And
it
you
take?
think-
Oh, you got.
It took about 30 minutes. It
Oh.
wasn't too long. We filled our time well, but I'll be honest with you. I was, looking around my shoulder a little bit because we were dressed like LA, and we were not in LA. You know what I mean?
We walked into the tire shop. The first thing they said was, "We got city folk."
Really? Right.
Imagine.
Yeah, right
They
after
were
they
touching
they were chewing
shoulder.
tobacco.
Yeah, and they were just like, "Your kids don't want to last around here."
Look,
there was like right wing propaganda everywhere.
that's
though.
true. They were playing DeSantis on the TV and everything.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Perfect weekend to go to Vegas. Yes.
I Bill Joe, look what we got here. We got them city folk, yeah. and then fucking Billy Joe showed up. Look at that, Paul.
Oh my god.
Tire blew.
Look like your tire blew out, Paul. I don't know. This is still California, technically. Turning into fucking Missouri and shit.
It really wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. There were some nice people there.
Yeah, there were.
Like really lovely people in Barstow. It's
That
just,
thrift store
So-
we went into.
yeah, we were getting paranoid because Jacob was the one saying like, "I'll get fucking shot here, fool. Get fucking abducted and get
like,
out type shit, fool."
I'm like, we're here for half an hour. We'll be fine. Like, there's
But
like-
see, when someone in the group says that type of shit, it makes
So it's a paranoia.
Yeah. But it was fine. It was.
Out, weren't you?
Damn, it's
I
so
wish.
scary though when like that one person in the group like sees something, like they're being paranoid, like
Yes.
There was that
Yes.
one time. So I got at my old school at my college.
Your alma mater.
We were,
Your alma mater. That's what it means.
It's like a sorority.
No, it's not. It's
like what's like the saying of the college?
It's like-
alma mater. Is the
It's
saying
it's
of
like the college I graduated from. That's what that means.
in my that,
My
we ended up leaving. We were trying to leave campus at around 10 p.m.
Right.
and the whole building was kind of empty, so the power went out. Well, we were going down the stairs. It was terrifying because they also had to lock the doors.
Yeah.
And the doors locked after a certain time. So we figured, I don't know why we're like, oh my God, this is so creepy. Let's just try to get out of here as soon as possible. But my friend's like, wait, guys, wait. And she listens and she's like, I think someone's trying to get in the building. Because she thought, oh, it makes perfect sense. Someone's trying to get in the building by disarming all of the security systems so the power's out or something. Like in her head, I guess that's how it clicked. And we were so scared. Like she was like, there's somebody in here. Like we heard footsteps.
Oh,
we heard
shit.
footsteps in it and it was supposed to be completely empty. So we ran. She had us, she had believed to have heard somebody trying to come in and like do harm. So we ran into the bathroom. We tried to lock ourselves in. We were inside. I was already thinking about, first thing that popped into my head, the shooter.
Oh,
shooter.
yeah. You gotta think
First
that.
thing that popped into my head, and in her head as well, a shooter. So we ran for our fucking lives down the hall. It just all happened so fast. I don't know. We trusted her because she was the one in the group. I was like, well, I'm not thinking that, but if you are thinking that, then something must be wrong. So we just ran back up the stairs and we went into the bathroom and we called our friends to come get us, and it was terrifying. I was already thinking about who's the first person I'm gonna call in case I don't make it. You know,
Yeah.
like who's the last person that's gonna hear me alive.
You
That
know,
was really scary.
and the thing is, that's a legit worry at that school.
Yeah.
Because you and I follow what's it called? What's the place?
There's a page on Instagram that like basically talks about issues that the school is not addressing.
Yes.
Things like car robberies.
Most
people
recently, someone masturbating
In the field?
in the field
Yeah.
on campus.
Jeez.
And what's this place? What's it called? The page?
USULA Truth.
Oh shit! Yeah. No, it's crazy the shit because it's people who bring in their complaints,
Yeah.
worries, warnings,
Concerns.
concerns about the school. Like I said, the most recent post that I saw, at least that
Yeah.
you sent, Lynn, was of this fool who's walking around because they let anyone on the campus, who was just jerking off.
Yeah, just jerking off in the field.
In the field, yeah. What was he jerking off the like cheerleaders or something, or just
Just
I
jerking
don't
off.
fucking
Just
know.
jerking
Who was just
off?
jerking off?
It's crazy, and they got pictures of him and everything.
Why? Okay. It's, how like they did it from a distance? Like they blew up the picture and like just took a picture.
I don't think they took a picture of him doing it.
Walk
They took
right next to him.
Just him walking, I think.
just him like his figure. You
Like
know?
this
Oh.
is him.
Yeah. No, I don't think they wanted to film that.
Hell no.
No. You know,
Oh my God.
it's disgusting.
It's just creepy though. It's just like some guy just jerking off in the field.
I know.
That's not even the worst that's happened at that school. There
No.
were we
And
had to
then
go
the
home.
response time from the police.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
God.
campus
I
police,
hated
man.
it, man. Like there were literal times where we had to evacuate campus because they were shooting. They were shooting threats.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. I was there one
no
time.
shootings though.
I don't think so.
No.
Not since I've been there,
Yeah.
but there were literal threats. They were calling and saying, "I'm so like you like I don't know if it was because of like, oh, your department did me dirty. I'm gonna come and shoot all of you," or like somebody would like leak information about like someone that they knew was planning something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but there was a legitimate threat and we had to evacuate.
Jesus.
From what I remember, I think I don't know if it was through the school. The school was trying to evacuate us, or if it was like the club I was in that said, you know what, this is a legitimate threat. We're gonna just go home.
I mean, I remember a professor had us leave early because she had heard about something about shooting going on, and then because
In
I was
the area?
in the university times, and
Oh,
so one
yeah.
of our people actually went to the spot to see if they saw anything. They just saw cops starting the patrol. That was pretty much it, but nothing happened.
Oh, good. But I feel like everywhere that you go to school or anywhere, it doesn't matter the area, it's just gonna be a legitimate worry, and you're always watching over. You always look over your back, you know, over your shoulder.
It's a frightening reality of schooling anywhere these days, you know? Even when we went to Vegas, I wasn't worried about it because I had no real indicator of that happening. But, you know, you got to be alert, you know? It's crazy. But we've entered the area of the podcast where it's time to talk about some scary stories. It is the Halloween season, and there's nothing more horrific during the Halloween season than horror stories about the Halloween season. So I know. Did anyone here? I'm curious. I don't know ahead of time because I like to be surprised. Did anyone here have a horror story? Oh, you must.
Kind of.
Oh shit! Let's hear it.
I'm gonna pray.
I think this was back in middle school. I got a story about my own experience. I think I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast.
Is it about the hospital?
No.
Okay.
No. This is about when I was in middle school. I think it was middle school. Well, I think it was. Yeah. I believe it was middle school or freshman year of high school. I think it was more middle school. I think it's about me back in the day with my friend Maximum, and actually I believe he's been on your podcast before.
Oh, Exley?
Yeah, Exley. Yeah. I remember back in the day we were going out trick-or-treating alone, no parent supervision. It was the first time we were kind of out on our own, and all that stuff. We were trick or treating in South Pasadena because there's a lot of
action over there.
A lot of action over there. Like
it gets crowded over there.
Oh yeah, there's like one big haunted house there every year. I'm like, oh man, that's a pretty creepy place. I remember we were in our Halloween costumes. I don't remember what I was dressed as.
Can we make up a costume for you right now? What he was?
Actually, no. I remember.
You're slutty nurse.
No.
What were you?
I think I was Robin.
You were Robin?
I was Robin.
Who was Batman?
Nobody.
Robin was... That's when Robin was like... It was before he joined the Teen Titans and stuff.
Oh my god.
He's like looking for his town. Yeah.
No, yeah. But no, I was dressed up as Robin, and they were dressed up as whatever they were. And I remember it was kind of coming towards the end of the day, end of the night, and we were gonna go back to Maximum's place in South Pass and just hang out because now the day's ended. We got our candy. We're good. I remember that time we were crossing the street, and this was near the train tracks in South Pass.
Oh, at the station?
Yeah, near the station.
Yeah. Oh, so near the Sugar Mint Gallery.
Yeah. Yes. And I just remember, like, I was trying. We were about to cross the street. We were just waiting for the light. And fucking these, I don't know. They were 20 years old. They're in their 20s or something like that. Older than us and taller than us. Like, hey guys, where can we get the best kind of candy? And I'm like, okay. And then like one of them, our friend Maxim just said like, yeah, it's over on Diamond, and that's a place where they did have a big, a lot of candy at the time. I'm like, I was like, okay, thanks. I was like, wait, hey, one of the guys say, hey, are you guys alone?
See, guys like this
you
usually have the candy already.
Are you guys alone? And then I remember I was like, I didn't want to talk to him. I was like, oh no. I was like, Exley just said this fucking thing at the last one. It's like, yeah, and we're only. And I was like, yeah, and we're only. I think I was 13. I was like, yeah, and we're only 13.
Oh my god!
What? Exley, what? I know you're listening, so you goddammit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah, take me.
Take me. Yeah, it is like Schwarzenegger at the end of Predator. Come on. Do it! Do it now! Oh my god.
Yeah, what? I was 13. I'm like, oh shit. I was thinking, oh shit. And I felt like them crowding around us. It felt like.
Oh hell no. They were like hyenas.
It felt like that. I don't know if my brain is. Because it's been years since that. Fucking years.
Oh
but
my
I was
god.
Like, oh man. Oh, shit. They're crowding around us. And you're fucking pressing the button to get to go to the crosswalk. Come on, let's get the fuck out. Come on,
you just hear in the background the wait.
Yeah, what?
Hey man, what do you say? You want to go to a party? Wait,
hold on. You just keep on hearing. Wait. God damn it. It's like fucking awful. Dude, the way you explain it, I picture it like in The Lion King when the hyenas come in to Simba and his little girl, chick lion.
No, they started crowd. I don't think it was just specifically Exley now. Like, he's getting a crowd around. I'm like, oh shit, we gotta get a fucking X and get the fuck out. And at that moment, finally the light turned and we were we were able to walk. But we ran a little bit, I was like, fucking getting the fuck out of there.
Walking.
And I cannot confirm this because I was trying to get out of there right now, at that moment. But what Maximum told us, our friend Maximum was like saying, oh, they got into a fucking car or something. They're going to chase us down the fucking street. I don't know if that was true. I don't remember.
That's freaky.
But they were going to, they got in a car and they just started chasing us down the street. A little bit, but then we found an alleyway that we just ran down. Like, let's get the fuck out of here.
And you were how old? You were 13?
Exley said we're only 13.
We're only 13.
Or 12. I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh my
13
god.
or 12. I just remember he told them our age. I'm like, fuck.
Why did he do that? Why did he say that?
I have no fucking clue.
What the
I just
fuck?
no,
I
it was.
think,
It's in a doctor's
when you're
office.
a kid, when you're a kid, you think you're all cool and shit because you went trick or treating by yourself, So maybe he was just all.
Oh, like he was
excited.
bragging?
He was bragging about it. Like he
Yeah.
didn't sense danger. He was just bragging.
Kids will brag about anything, man.
I
My
said,
dad
what
has
the
3
fuck?
girlfriends. He'll brag about everything.
I was like, what the fuck are you saying?
My mom's meeting 2 guys tonight.
Oh no. But
Jesus, man.
But we were able to get down the street, down the alleyway, and his Maximum's place was actually pretty close by, and so we were able to get back to his place. And everything was fine at the end. I'm like, what? Still, that was fucking scary. Like, what?
Do your parents know that story?
Yes, they do.
What did your parents... I can't imagine what your parents said.
I don't remember. Like, I believe I told them the story. I'm like, man, that's crazy.
All right.
They're like, damn, next time.
That's
we'll
wild.
get them next time.
Yeah, exactly. It was your parents actually in masks.
Oh, God,
Oh,
no.
man.
No, but they looked. They were like in their 20s or something. They were older than me.
Wow.
I definitely remember them
That's
being tall,
freaky.
definitely taller than us.
That's legitimately freaky, man.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh my
You-
God.
Yeah, thank you, Exley, for almost getting us killed.
Thanks for almost getting us abducted. Sick bastard.
Yay.
Hey, there you go. You're here,
You're
Miles.
alive
Yay.
and you're a nurse.
You made it. Crystal,
They're old now.
Yeah.
did you know about this story?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you heard it?
What the fuck?
No, it was just
Oh, little kitty.
it was just a scary thing.
Yeah. You know that I experienced something not like that because I didn't put my information out there, but I was riding with my mom once, and we were in Monrovia area. You know, like near near Duarte, and I got so pissed at one point. I just was like, "Fuck this! I'm out of here." And, oh yeah, you're good. And what happened was, I got out of the car. I was like, I'm taking the train home, train from Duarte all the way to where I would get off in South Pasadena Station, And I got on at that area, and I was like, fuck this, I'm done. And it was anger blinding me,
Oh God.
So it's not good when you get on the train at all to be angry or in any sort of emotional state like that. So I got on the train, and I was just chilling there, and there's this guy in front of me on the Gold Line. And he's sitting in the front seat in front of me, and he's just sitting sitting in front of me. He's looking ahead, and then he does a whole 360 right to me, looks right to me, and you know how close those seats are, He looks right in my face, in my eyes, and I'm like, hi, what's up? And he doesn't make any sort of emotion, no nothing, and then he looks back, just straight. And I was like, okay, I'm going to the other car. And I go down the train, and next station, I get off, and I go on the next car to it, And then I just go find a seat. And then this guy shows up again.
Oh my God.
He gets on the same car as I do. I was like, oh, that's fucking weird. Okay, I'm going to get up, stand up, looking at the door. And you can see the reflection of the interior of the train through the reflection of the glass. And I see him. Look, he's right behind me. And I get out again, and we finally get to South Pasadena Station. It's a fairly long ride from where I got on,
Yeah.
And what happened was, I got off at whatever station, and they got on the next train. Guy was still following me, and then I was standing, and I was getting ready to fucking fight this guy, and it was like an older guy. But I didn't know what he could have had on him. I could have had a gun, a knife, or something.
Is he taller than you?
No, he wasn't. I was bigger and younger. This guy was older, but still, man. And it was nighttime. You don't want to be on the train at nighttime like that. Oh, God. Man. And I just got off at South Pasadena Station, and they just start running, booking it. It was frightening.
That was creepy.
You gotta be careful around here during night. Or, well, I guess not around here, right? Yeah, and it's LA anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah. Have you been, because you live in, it's a safe area, right? safer?
I mean, when I've gone to parks like late at night, there's still families or kids there. I mean,
Yeah.
they're already starting to walk home, so I'm stay there.
It's not bad, right?
It's not bad though. But yeah, there are a lot of cops. It's a lot of car crashes that I've.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's ironic since you live right next to like dealership lane, you know? Do you have any spooky stories?
Well, I think I told you one at the barcade that happened to my niece.
Here,
but
come close.
It was
come
related.
closer.
It was related to me.
Here, bring your chair up.
Okay.
Come on now. Get comfortable.
Let me just take Andrew's spot.
Get comfortable. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what was this? What was this story? Remind me.
So that night, my niece decided to take a late night shower, and she was just getting ready for bed. She goes to the room, and for some context, she's a little bit more, I guess, open to things. She can see things than normal people.
Like in terms of the paranormal?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And
she gets like
so-
senses and
Yeah,
stuff like that?
she senses it, or she can see it, a lot more stuff. Like, maybe people will see some things, but she'll see it more, I guess.
Yeah.
And so she was right there, like, getting ready, and then she had a feeling that something was watching her.
Really?
So she turns, because, it's her room. She turns to look at the doorway, and she sees a shadow.
Oh.
And she's like, oh, God. Like, it's not the first time she's seen it. Like,
Yeah.
in that house. Like, my sister's seen it too, but not as much as my niece has. And so she was like, okay, like, why is it there and stuff like that. And she hadn't been having the best night of her life that day. So she noticed too that there's a trend that it usually comes around when there's a lot of negativity and stuff like that. And so she's like, what the hell? And then she sees it, and then as soon as it starts to, like, leave at that exact moment, because I was living with them at the time, I start speaking, and I say, where are you going? Out loud.
Oh.
And I was asleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
my
when she
goodness.
heard that, she was, like, terrified. She was like, I could not sleep a wink. I was like, what the fuck,
You're like, I had nothing to do with that, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I let my sister know, like, I do sleep talk, it's just something that happens, because they've heard me, like, over the night.
Have you experienced that, Miles?
Hmm.
Sleep talking from her?
Yeah, no, I have.
Really?
I don't remember what she was saying. I was like, but I remember her sleep talking before.
Really?
I thought she was talking to me for a second.
No, because another night my niece told me that she was asking me questions and stuff, and I was responding to her.
Yeah.
But no, this night she wasn't even talking to me. But as soon as she saw that shadow leave, that's when I said, where are you going?
Oh, shoot. Wow.
And then I didn't say anything after that. But she was just scared shitless. Like, she did not want to go to sleep. She did not want to be in that room.
That's insane. What's crazy about that is because you're into the whole paranormal. You're into the cryptozoics, as it were, the UFOs and everything. Is this experience, like, how does it feel to be kind of part of that?
The thing is, like, I've never really seen stuff unless it's been in a dream. So I feel like all of my family has always seen stuff, but I'm always the one that doesn't see anything, and I'm
The one
like, I'm
missing
cool
out.
with that,
Oh shit. That's crazy because you already believe in that stuff,
Yeah.
and you're experiencing it, but you're experiencing it offhand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta catch up to yourself one of these days, man.
It's because honestly, I don't know if you guys noticed, but my mind can be somewhere else, and I'm like right here. So I'm never really aware of my surroundings.
I think that's why you just constantly threaten people. Yeah. I think that's where the stabbings, that's the inclination where the stabbings come from. I think it's from another life.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? Do you believe in that? The past lives and all that?
Past lives. I mean, it's possible. I wouldn't say it's not. I don't want to exclude anything because there's just so many beliefs out there, and when I studied different religions for art class, which was weird.
For art class?
Yeah, for art class, for one of my art classes, they were because a lot of their art had to do with their religion.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, like, any of the religions that I saw, they always had either gods or they had demons. They had, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's like, if it's in different countries, in different religions, like, it has to have some kind of truth to it.
Mm-hmm. Some common denominator amongst them. Do you
Even if
believe
it's
in the
not
paranormal?
exact.
Oh, shit.
What
That's crazy that happened when I asked that. For those who are listening at home, I asked Lynn if she believed in the paranormal, and there was an odd noise outside.
Sounded like a shooting.
It sounded like something. I don't know what it sounded like
Did
to
you
y'all.
hear
It sounded
that
like a
too?
transformer or
Yeah.
something.
It sounded like do-do-do-do-do-do.
That was not post. That was live, baby.
Yeah, I do believe in the paranormal, cause shit.
Because right now, Exhibit A.
There's multiple reasons I believe in it. Like when I was younger, I mean, I grew up Catholic. So I grew up Catholic. So
Wait, hold on.
I grew up Catholic.
Oh my gosh. Catholicism. No, but
Confession.
literally feel it. The priest that I went to used to talk like that, literally. But
Really?
yeah, he used
Oh,
to talk
shit.
with a little monotone voice, and he sounded like he didn't give a shit about anything like this. He literally sounded like that. Well, anyways, on to your question. When I was younger, obviously my mom was more religious than any of us were. So we would go to church and we believed in whatever, the afterlife, you go to heaven, hell, or you're in purgatory, blah, 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 whatever. So I was always scared shitless that I was going to go to hell. Even though, maybe as a child, like, if I died as a child, maybe I didn't deserve to go to hell, but I don't believe that, but whatever. And then as I grew older, I started hearing stuff. Like, there were times in my house where the microwave would go off. And I wouldn't hear it. My mom would be like, "What are you making in the microwave?" And I'd be like, "I'm not. I didn't use that. I've been in my room." And she's like, "Well, the microwave just turned on." And I'm like, "Oh, hell no." To the no. Fuck no. And then, little stuff like that. There were times where the doors would slam shut at my uncle's house. My uncle's house, in particular, we said was always mad haunted. We would hear, like, people walking. Like, if somebody was walking, like, the floor would creak.
Oh, really?
But nobody was there.
Yeah. And this was at your uncle's house?
My uncle's house.
Okay.
This uncle also... My cousin used to live there at my uncle's house. She had a baby, so they had, like, baby toys that would, like, those, like, bright lights and, with, like, cheery music, loud music and stuff. She said that she took the batteries out, didn't have any batteries, and somehow... it just turned on and started moving. Mm-hmm. It was like a little wheel toy. Like it had like wheels on like a car.
Okay.
So that all happened at his house. And when I was there one time, the doors would slam shut. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, the doors were slamming shut. And we would just look at each other like, what the fuck, bro? I did not do that.
Yeah. On
top of that, my cousin, when she was younger, would talk to an imaginary friend. Mm-hmm. But this friend in particular, she would say stuff that was really creepy. Like, she would say stuff that like, "Oh, so-and-so is right there." And you're like, "Who the fuck is so-and-so?" They used to live in the house. Like, stuff like that was like, "Girl, what the fuck are you looking at, girl?" Yeah. And she was a child. She was a little kid. So we believe that little kids can see stuff that we can't for some
Yeah,
reason.
children are more open to this stuff.
Yeah. My nephew, so my cousin, his mom, her father died when she was not born yet. So there was no way that they could have met. She had never even met her own father. And the baby was still very young. And I don't know where. He said something like, "Oh, my grandpa up in heaven." And she's
God.
like, "Girl, what the fuck?" Like something. She said
Stop
something.
saying creepy shit.
He said something about, I don't know exactly what he said, but it was something related to like him acknowledging her dad was in heaven. Whoa, that scared the shit out of me.
Spooks.
Andrew just turned the lights off.
Andrew turned the lights off like he was aiming for the epileptic kid in the group.
I know, motherfucker.
God damn it.
Is he on the floor? Oh no!
You know, as I grew older, I stopped viewing it as creepy though.
Mm-hmm.
Like there were some, like as I experienced loss
Yeah.
and I start, you know, like looking at like other people's experiences. TikTok, shout out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a girl on TikTok that she's like a psychic, but it's like something that she talks about like dealing with when she was little. So she's just kind of like, this isn't like her trying to like scam people. I guess she would, I don't know. But just her own experiences and stuff like that. And she said something about how like her mom died and her mom would send her signs, would send her stuff. And, you know, she would come to her in dreams and tell her, you know, you need to have a kid or you need to accept this and that or whatever. And it would come true. And I'm like, whatever. There's just probably some girl that like, you know, is making stuff up for TikTok. And I started thinking about it like, damn. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like our loved ones go on to this, like, I don't even think it's like heaven or hell. I think it's just like a realm where we just live on. Because spirits are not what's the word?
They used to be human. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, spirits are fine. It's just when you start getting the demonic shit, that's where I don't want to mess with any of that.
Do people's spiritual experiences where they, you know, you hear about the door closing or the shadows or anything, does that at all, aside from the creep factor, because that's a given, right? Because it's the unknown, you know, that's going to be a part of it. But is there an element of it that gives any of you a feeling of hope?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just experienced loss in the past couple of years, I feel all of us have experienced a lot of loss in the past couple of years. Mainly my pets and a loved one. I didn't get to say goodbye to my loved one. When he was in the hospital, I told him that I was gonna see him when we just bought a house. I said, when you get better, you're gonna come over to the house and have pozole with us. And he said, okay. And he passed away without me even getting to say goodbye. I had a glimpse of hope. And I always had this feeling of like, well, he's not really gone, you know? He's not really gone. I just moved away. I just moved away and I haven't been able to visit him. And he had no funeral because of the pandemic. He passed away right at the beginning of the pandemic, so he had no funeral. And I remember the craziest motherfucking feeling ever was seeing him in a dream. And it was so, I don't know if any of you have ever dreamt a loved one before, but it wasn't like a dream. It felt like part of me acknowledged, like, what the fuck, you're dead.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? I was just in a state of shock. It was a feeling of just, it was so weird. It's indescribable. I saw him at my old neighborhood. He was talking to like a neighbor. And this is the neighborhood I grew up in. This is the neighborhood we lived with. And he was tall and healthy, which is something I had not seen him like in years. And I had this overwhelming feeling of just like, it was just like a wave of like nothing else mattered. He just turned and acknowledged me. And I knew, I was like, it's him visiting me, and I never got to say goodbye. And this is him being like, all right, you can move on.
Yeah. Like,
I'm here and I'm fine. I don't know what it was. I don't remember even having dialogue with him. He just acknowledged me.
Feeling.
And it was just a feeling. And I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? I had not been able to cry like that since he passed. I did not feel like he was dead.
Yeah.
And that gave me the weirdest, it's like, it would have given me the heebie-jeebies, and it kind of does, but I was like, damn, I never got to say goodbye, and this is a goodbye for me.
Yeah.
It made you feel better afterwards?
In a way, because I'm like, he's making his way. He's making his rounds, you know?
Yeah.
He's making his rounds. He'll come to me again,
Mm-hmm.
in a way. There was also my cat that passed away, my beloved Gira. I loved her so much.
The most recent one?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember.
I loved her, and we tried really hard to keep her safe.
Yeah.
But she was very skittish, and some dickhead decided to go too fast, and on 4th of July, she got hit by a car.
That's right. Yeah.
And it was really horrible because I was the one that found her. And again, this feeling of I never got to say goodbye. It's all over again. I never got to say goodbye. Mm-hmm. The same as all my other loved ones and pets who have passed away, never got to even fucking say goodbye. And terrible, terrible, terrible feeling. But the next day, I had heard about people sending signs and stuff. Like, oh, I'll send you, like, you'll know when there's a sign. And I never really believed it. I'm like, oh, that's just the fucking wind blowing. How the fuck do I know that this is a fucking my loved one? They're probably just chilling in heaven or hell, whatever.
They're blowing wind in your ears.
Yeah, it's just like, I never believed it. I'm like, it's whatever. But it's one of those things that it's like, you just know. Because my cat, she was orange and black. So there was this one time I was walking with Jacob. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. Also, it was just like, I don't know why. It's just so sad. I was crying all day, but it was so beautiful out. And this butterfly, the same colors as my Gira, orange and black, just hovers around me. And that never happens. I'm like, girl, this is a butterfly. Just what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was like, butterflies never do that. Hovered around me, and then it flew away. And I was so shook up because I'm like, I looked at Jacob, and I'm like, hi, Kira. I don't know what possessed me to even say that. I was just like, hi, Kira. Like, it's okay. And then it flew away.
They say that butterflies are not an omen, but a physical manifestation of the past, right?
Interesting.
So I would take that as a gift.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, my sweet girl, I mean, I didn't hear from any of my family members that anything happened to them, that they were like, oh, she's visiting us. But for some reason, I knew, like, I was the one that found her. I'm the one that buried her. I mean, my sister and my dad, but I was the one who found her, and I feel like even mourned her the most. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe she felt like I needed that the most. I was the one that went out and, like, tried to look for her and fed her and tried, I don't know. Not to say that my other family members didn't try at all, but, it was the one that just, I think, got hit the hardest by it. So, just, I don't know. It's just one of those things that you just know.
What do you picture saying goodbye like? Or is that part of it? Is that butterfly, kind of it?
Now it is.
Yeah.
Before it wasn't. I still even feel like, just that regret that I never got to say goodbye physically. Mm-hmm. Just because I know that our physical bodies, like, we don't know where we're going to go. We don't know if it's going to be nothing. We don't know if it's going to be true that the Christians were right and I'm going to burn in hell. We don't know.
Or the Jewish people are right.
They're keeping a scorecard. I'll keep a scorecard until the end.
We keep the score. Guess what? We were right all along.
Be like Spaceballs at the end, where it's just like it's out of order and shit. It's like, fuck! Even nothing in the future works.
Like, we really don't know. So I'm like, damn. Like, if I was on my deathbed, I would for sure want somebody there with me to say goodbye, or at least to be with me to, like, just, damn. Remember when this, and remember when that? Yeah, I lived a pretty good life, and then I die. Beep. Like. Yeah. Just, that would be ideal,
I'd like to do a podcast on my deathbed.
I probably will.
I'd like that.
I think when I die, I'm just gonna haunt people for fun.
Me too. No, me too. We talked about.
How about fucking bones, blade, and shit?
When I die, and hopefully not anytime soon, because I am a hypochondriac. I have OCD and health anxiety. Okay.
See,
so I am thinking I'm gonna die,
and then I'll laugh, and you'll know it's me.
Let me just check the set list for the show. All right, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Well, I think my sign when I die to all of you is I'm gonna just slam one of those cabinets that we have the alcohol in.
God damn it. That's
Y'all
all of
gonna
them.
Be like, damn. You guys are gonna be drinking. You guys are gonna be pouring a shot out, and I'm gonna be like, slam. or like open.
Oh shit.
And be like, fuck, you could have let me finish my shot.
I know, like you had to do this, or you guys are gonna.
You're literally probably gonna take the shot like as we're like this, putting it to our lips, and be like, shit!
Oh, no.
Stain my glasses.
I don't know what spirits
My
are.
glasses.
I don't know what spirits are capable of doing. Like I don't know, like what powers
I
do you
think it
possess.
takes practice, though.
Maybe
to
it
be
does.
able to even move something. It would take practice.
Are you kidding me? That would be
Unless
such bullshit,
you're an
man.
angry spirit.
You have to work for
That'd be
it.
such
Like,
what is it, The Matrix? Are you kidding me? Like, it took Neo until the end of the film to learn how to fucking fly. I felt like, man, as soon as I get in there, I should know how to lift shit with my mind, you know? Or
it's
lack
like,
thereof.
this is fucked up. I've already done.
Yeah.
I've been through some shit on Earth.
I
man.
did the heavy lifting. It was called life. Now I want the cool shit that comes with it.
I don't get to buy this. There's no capitalism in here, bro.
It's literally like Andrew Tate's like get well program. You know,
my
you know what I mean?
God,
I'm investing
no.
all this money and then
the
nothing.
Discord? The
Yeah.
Discord in the
Oh
afterlife?
no.
Oh, dude! Miles, you work in a hospital, so when it comes to spirituality, everything Lynn was talking about, what do you have to turn that part off, or do you have to heighten it going in there? Because
Heighten the spirituality. or
heighten
like-
the idea of an after.
Well, we deal with holistic care. You know, wherever they're, on admission, when we admit people, we make sure like, hey, do you have any like, are you spiritually involved? Like, are you like Jewish? Are you Catholic? Are you?
You asked that ahead of
Yeah,
time?
we asked that. Like, or
Really?
do you have a specific religion that you're in?
Do you
It's
have
like,
a cathedral in the hospital?
I do not
Oh,
know,
some
but we can.
hospitals-
Some hospitals
But
have
the
that.
thing, the thing is like, when the question is, do you want one person from the clergy of your
Right.
religion to come over and talk to you?
Yeah.
That's because that's what we offer.
Right.
I don't think we have
Like an
an
actual
actual like little like
place of worship.
Yeah, place of worship. I don't think we do.
Right.
But I know we have the ability to call someone from, from maybe the Catholic faith or from the Jewish faith, or
Yeah.
to bring someone in so they can practice their religion during this time.
Have you yet had to deal with like a life-threatening patient or a patient in a life-threatening situation where that like a clergy would have to be brought in? Have you had to deal with that yet? I know you're new with the job.
Because it has to be a combination of the patient is very spiritual
Right.
and very into it, and they're
Right.
they're going
Deathbed.
they're
They're
deathbed.
going.
They're going.
You haven't had to deal
I
with
haven't
that?
had to deal with
Okay.
that yet. I've been having to deal with patients who I've seen them like a couple weeks ago, like a lot more alert and oriented to like they've decreased and they've been more confused. Like it's like going from there to there. I was like, oh, holy shit, that's kind of weird. In just like a week or two, you see them like they deteriorate a little bit. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, what the heck is happening?
Yeah.
So, I'm like,
Well, a lot of people,
Yeah.
make the distinction between a patient's like mindset versus their spiritual connection, but it's kind of the same, isn't it? Because the mind kind of feeds into that, like how you deal with a situation in the spiritual sense.
mhm.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, it's the way they deal with it.
Right.
I don't know exactly how, their belief influences them really,
Right.
and how much influences how they keep themselves healthy. But if it helps them in the long run, that's what matters.
Yeah.
And that's why we offer those services to our patients all the time. If they were like very Christian, we would get someone from like a priest to come down to pray for them before maybe a surgery or something like that.
That's nice.
For that, because that's very important. And we do holistic care and patient-centered care for our patients as much as we can. So, we can call someone if need be.
Yeah. I don't mean this to be a very morbid part of this
Yeah.
discussion.
It's life.
It's just part of it, right? I mean, when it comes to the horror season, you deal a lot with death becomes kind of death is a big part of the horror culture in terms of like horror films, comics and stories and stuff. But I don't know, I've been having to deal with that idea lately. Like sometimes I lay in bed and I'll think there's gonna be a day where I'm not doing this, you know?
Yeah.
And that's
Weird.
weird to think about, you know? It's really weird. And coming up to 25, it feels just fucking... It's like George Lopez said on the George Lopez show.
Welcome to the club.
Just one day, 1 year closer to death.
1 year closer to death.
Yeah.
But
That's why
That's why you
you don't want to live life with regrets.
No.
You want to start doing what you want to do, what you enjoy doing, and being with the people that you love, instead of dealing with assholes and shit.
And we've already made tons of fun stories. We have so many.
Andrew, do you have a horror story? Before I bring up the ultimate horror story.
Oh my
If
god.
movies-
What?
Oh, I think I know what it is.
What happened in the bathroom, huh?
I laid a fat dookie in the bathroom.
Drink Metamucil.
You speak up, Andrew.
No, I'm good.
Are you good?
No, I mean horror-wise.
Oh, you got... I'd imagine... I don't know what this says, but I'd imagine you'd have a lot of horror.
I'm very
stories.
open to a lot of horror, but because...
You haven't had many
But I've heard from Jasmine that her house is haunted. Have you ever spent the night there?
Mm-hmm.
And you never felt anything or seen anything?
Not worth definitively saying that it was like spooky, I guess.
I think I'm in your camp because when it comes to like paranormal shit, like I've had plenty of horrific things in my life,
Right.
but paranormal,
yeah.
you're right, yeah, this podcast. But paranormal, when it comes to paranormal, I'm in a dry spell, you know. But like I have things where I'm like maybe, but like is that kind of like where you're like you're not sure if something happened at one point?
Perhaps. Yes.
Perhaps.
I guess in most instances they've been not easy, but logistically able to just be explained. I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not that I'm closed off to it, because if there's like, oh, they say that house is haunted, okay, let's go check it out. Like, if there's a difference between that house is haunted because spooky shit happens, or that house is haunted because they hear things and things move around, and then you go and you find out somebody fucking lives there or something, like that's...
Oh, like a homeless or crackhead?
Yeah, like, that's different. So, like, I don't know. I guess I have yet to see something unexplainable. I've seen things that, or if you kind of stick around, it's like, oh, that's why that happened.
I'm in the same boat.
But that doesn't mean I'm dismissive of it.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
it doesn't exist. I'm pretty much like,
We should take
when
you
I
guys
see it.
to the most haunted place. There's haunted hotels you can spend the night.
Oh yeah. When we
Would
went
you
to
be down?
when we went to Vegas, Zach Baggins from Ghost Adventures.
Oh yeah.
He has a haunted mansion
museum.
over there, like a museum. Yeah, and it was near where you guys were staying. At
Wonderful.
the Strat. And I was wanting to check it out, but it was too late. But
Next time.
I'm with you in that I have yet to experience something that is straight up like, okay, I have no idea what that is. That is fucking scary. That's some movie shit. But I often think, and I wonder if you're the same, where I wonder how I would react to the real deal. Do you ever think about that?
How I would react?
Like if you saw something that was just straight up, let's say it was a spirit, like Miles died, right? Miles died, and there's a spirit of Miles, and he's in a thong, and he's doing the fucking yeah. He's doing, what's it called when like you remember Mr. Krabs is like taking the money and he was doing this shit with his crotch. What's that called?
God.
Miles is doing that as a ghost. You saw that and you're like, what the fuck? That's like, how do you think you'd react to that?
Where's your projector, Julius?
I pre-programmed it.
Oh my god.
How do you think you'd react if you saw something that was like the unexplainable? Have you ever thought about that?
I mean, I've thought about it, but it's hard to say, I
Right.
guess. Because if I were to be put into a situation where it depends on the context. Am I going into something where I can kind of expect somebody to try to pull something? Or if it's just out of nowhere.
Well, I think it's kind of like what they're saying in that they experienced spiritual events where they weren't expecting to. You know what I mean? Like you go into a haunted mansion, something that's, quote unquote, it's promoted as a haunted mansion, right? Like that Zach Baggins shit.
Right.
You go there expecting to see some shit, whereas Crystal was speaking in her sleep. Lynn was is somewhere else. I was somewhere else. Miles is in his living room, and you just see your fucking spirit. Have you ever thought about that?
Okay, sorry, you went all over the place.
I'm drunk, all right? I need another drink, all right?
No, dude, I should take you to my brother's house then because he's always experiencing
See, that's
things.
the thing. I've slept over at 3 different cousins' places that have each independently
He has
said that.
recorded stuff, dude.
That's what they all say, and I go, and nothing happens. And I'm like, I'm not trying to say you
You're
guys
not
are
going on
wrong.
a date.
Where is it?
I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm just saying everyone says that, and I go, and yet
Well, maybe
something
because the
happens.
spirits see you and they're like, nah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
That's
Like,
a
no,
liar.
They know already.
No,
they're like,
they-
nah, this
Apostate?
No, those are the ghost days off when Andrew.
I mean, you see, that's why
The
like,
sick days of
I
the
invite you guys out to like those hikes and going to like the old LA Zoo because I want to do that.
Are you
And I
hoping
want
to
to do
achieve
that with
something?
people. No, I'm not.
Are you hoping to find something
It's
there?
just because I know that there's not going to be anything there. That stops most people from going, and I'd like to see it. You know,
Like, say, wait, going to the abandoned zoos.
say for example. Yeah.
For example, we go to the abandoned zoo. You're going there with the hopes of finding
No,
something?
I'm just.
You're just going there to
because
chill.
I know most people are avoiding it
Because of the idea that they
Right.
might see
But
something
that's
like
not why
that.
I would just like to go.
You just want to go.
Yeah.
You just go for the chilling.
What if you were to go out with someone that's very susceptible to these kind of paranormal stuff?
Like
Have you
Crystal.
ever thought about that?
What do you mean susceptible?
Like they can feel things, they can see things more than the normal person. Like, would you hang out with them just to see if you see anything?
which is like true.
Well, that's
There's people that
That's
do.
different because
Zach
I mean,
Baggins.
although I wouldn't deny the ability to do that, I also believe that just like the whole hotel, a haunted event,
The
or
Oyo
something,
Hotel?
if you're already in a state of mind where you're expecting an outcome from something, the chances that you feel something are going to increase no matter what. So if I'm with somebody that's going to see paranormal in everything, the odds are going to increase that I'm going to see that, and that's what I wouldn't want to do. Is like I
So
wouldn't
you
want
just
that to
want
be
it
an effect of it.
unexpected, like.
Well, I'm saying that's what the most probable situation where I would believe it
I'm a
is when it's
hunter-ass first.
unexpected.
hunter-ass
See, no, but that's the thing. Anyone can expect a spook when I go up to the woods, when I go to a house I've never been to, when I'm alone
Well, when I die,
in an
you're
area.
gonna know.
Anyone can say a small sound is because of a ghost or something.
10
So
minutes
you-
before Crystal dies, she will let you know. Say, prepare yourself. You will be haunted in 10 minutes.
But so you've never experienced anything.
No.
Okay.
Not
That's all
levitating
that it
books or
comes down
shit.
to.
Well, no, I mean I never experienced levitating shit either, but like
I think I've seen things like shadows, like what you brought up. Like there was a period of time where when my mom and I lived in an apartment rather than a house, we would sleep on the floor because it was only a 1-bedroom apartment, and I didn't want to sleep alone. You know what I mean? Like because there was only 1 bedroom, 1 bed. And my mom would sleep on the floor, I would sleep on the bed, and I was like, this is fucked up. I'm going to sleep on the floor with you. And we sleep in these, those inflatable beds with the loud-ass machine that fills it with air for like 15 minutes. And we're lying on the bed, and I open my eyes. I'm looking at the ceiling, not as drunk as I was, am right now, back then. I was like 5 years old or something. I look up, and I think I'm seeing the shadows move, similar to what you're talking about.
I see.
And I'm not sure. I'm just freaked out. Maybe it was my mind playing tricks on me. But that's the closest I've ever experienced to anything supernatural.
But see, I
Anything.
believe my niece because if my sister saw that shit too, and it's not just her, like there has to be some truth to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's happened to me and Jacob now that I think of it.
What? The
We
shadow
went down
thing?
it was a full like figure. So we went
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
we went to Suicide Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
And we weren't like we truthfully were not expecting to see ghosts really. Like I knew it was a possibility, but whatever, it was freaky. We went down a hike at like this like lower part of it. It was really pretty. Well, part of it was. And
Up until this point, it was pretty.
no, there are parts of it that are like and then there are parts of it where like, wow, look at all these trees. So there was a point where like we weren't like completely alone, but there was this woman kind of like behind a tree, kind of like looking over at us. And I saw her and I did a double take and she was gone. And I was like, odd. Anyways, so I was just like, whatever. And then I was like, Jake, by any chance, did you see that girl? He's like, oh my god, you saw her too? That was really freaky. Like, he described her like it was.
What did she look like?
Dark hair.
Uh-huh.
She looked like just like a normal woman. She looked like maybe like 30s, 40s. And normal set of clothes. Like, she wasn't wearing anything like, she wasn't
Nothing
creepy.
outdated?
Yeah, it was nothing like creepy. It was just like there was a woman there, and then she poof disappeared, and we both saw her at the same time. So we're like, oh, it was just a person then. But we looked.
No trace of her.
There was no trace of her.
Wow.
So we're like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here.
And to reiterate, you were near the what's known as the Suicide Bridge.
Yeah.
Where it's a big bridge. It's a famous bridge over near Pasadena de Arroyo, where it's fucking big. They've had to put bars because of the amount of jumpers that went up there. Yeah. And so you think it is a spirit?
Possibility, but it's like what Andrew said. It's like, oh, gaslighting myself, thinking that it's not a spirit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, you go in there expecting it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, we didn't really expect that. Because I didn't go in there thinking like, oh, we're going to see ghosts. I was just more so on the side of like, damn, this shit is sad. So many people died here.
It's funny you say that, because now I remember I was taking photos near there. I was taking photos for a short film I did. And literally, I took a photo of that bridge you're talking about. Mm-hmm. And in the clouds of this shot is... maybe I'm reaching. I'm going to pull it because I think I have it on my phone.
Looks
but
just like Danny DeVito.
It looked like Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito, I love your work.
I was like, yeah, Frank Reynolds, you're here. The clouds looked at me and spelled out the word whore.
Daniel.
And then a big arrow pointed right at me. But I took photos for this short film I did with Brian and Sebastian in it. And it's in the short film. And in the clouds looks like a face. But not just a face, a skull. And maybe it's a reach, but when I looked at it after I took the shot, it freaked me out. I was like, there's some credence to your story. I immediately thought of what you told me.
That place must be full of spirits, I imagine. Tortured spirits.
I'm looking it up right now.
Negativity, a lot of negativity there.
It's called Suicide Bridge,
I believe that you're not condemned to a life of whatever you suffered here on Earth. I feel like when you die, you grow still, and you're still a spirit. You still grow as a.
But the
spirit.
thing I've heard of too is like if there's a lot of negative energy, a lot of negativity in a place, it can actually create and manifest something too.
Oh,
it's not just spirits.
Like duendes.
Like what?
Duendes? You guys know what duendes are?
What's that?
I don't know.
So
it's
we
like
were born, Julius.
What is it?
Danny DeVito.
Goblins.
Danny DeVito?
They're basically little like like dwarves. Yeah.
Oh, so Danny DeVito.
I didn't know
the Toll Troll.
Dwarves.
So,
I just heard like you just, I guess, feel it in a sense. It's a lot more of what you feel, or shit starts happening too, but you can't explain it.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard that it's like, oh, when a demon attaches to you, that's when you start feeling like cursed.